The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Peters. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Now a give right side. Hargrove. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And to give this time to the tailback. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. His kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6". They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On first down, Gabriel. The numbers for him from a week ago, 16 carries, 93 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On second down, Gabriel, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split-second touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers have taken the lead. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Peters. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll look to throw again. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. They'll run on first down. Gabriel, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throw right side here, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hoffman. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Saunders. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
On 1st down, Gabriel, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoffman. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Back to throw again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chicago offense set to get started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Hands it off out of the gun. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now this throw caught left side, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2. And his throw here is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The Bears moving hastily into hurry-up offense. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Now back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with a... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll run on first down. Hargrove. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. He's got his man Cruz. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On first down, Hargrove takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sand. And that'll bring up 3rd. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cruz. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the stakes on 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he will find his man on the outside. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Escape, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? to win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The throw over the middle taken in. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoffman. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 1. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To Gabriel, middle of the field. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 33. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes this out and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a throw here, hauled in. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. It's complete to Cruz. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Touchdown, Bears! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll keep it on the ground. Hargrove. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted a 3rd of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throw left side complete. That's Peters. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His throw incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's back to throw. And caught by Cruz. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Snags it for the pick. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they looked like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps